Hello everyone! So I have a highlighter palette I want to try out. It's from BYS, as usual. I like BYS Cosmetics because it's cheap and they sell a lot of really cool products. And I know I should buy something high quality that costs a little bit more, but you know what? No, I want to play with makeup. I want to experience it. I don't want one thing I would use for 5 years because let's be honest, okay, 5 years for a year every day. That's better. That's a lot better said because I'm not gonna wear makeup every day. I do not wear makeup every day. I just enjoy trying out makeup, especially little novelty things or super cheap products. So anyway, I have a new highlighter palette. This is a highlighting palette from BYS, 01 Radiant. It's suitable for all skin tones, applied to face and body for a gorgeous glow. Sounds good. So what does it have in it? Nothing very interesting actually. Yeah, the usual things. It doesn't really seem to have parabens in it. You know what? You shouldn't be afraid of parabens. I really want to do a video about why you shouldn't be afraid of parabens, but everyone always says doesn't contain parabens. You know what? It's okay if it contains parabens. This does not. So I would use it anyway if it did. So there's one matte shade, there's 4 cream shades. I will put in a close-up of this palette and the swatches, but you know what, let's swatch them all through. And the main idea of this is so I would have something to put on me, on my little cheeks. I have quite a lot of makeup on. This is my Summer Glam Go Summer Glam Go Glow. That works. So let's look at the shades. So first of all, there's this really dark one, which is actually really hard to take out of the palette, but if you swatch it out, it's like a really subtle brownish. I think I could use this as a bronzer, so that's actually a good idea. I think I'm going to go over my already quite heavy bronzer with this to give it a little bit more of a glow. That's why not, you know, when I'm already here. So let's move up. So this is one of my favorite shades. I haven't really worn this palette at all, even though it looks worn. No, I've just played with it. But this is one of the shades why I wanted it. It looked so nice, it looked radiant, it looked golden. So this is what it looks like on the finger, and now swatching it out. It's very creamy. They're all creamy. They're not powders, but it does have a lot of like a reflection. It isn't the lightest shade. The lightest is pure white. This is like one above, so one of the darker shades, but it does reflect light a lot. So it is quite pretty, but these aren't going to dry down matte. They are not matte. They're always going to be a little bit, you know, oil-based, Vaseline-based, even though it doesn't say that it would it doesn't say that it contains liquid paraffin or Vaseline, so it doesn't contain that. It's some kind of other cream. So let's move on to the lighter shade, one shade lighter. Again, really, they're all super glowy, which is super nice. The whole palette was, what, 5 euros, 4 euros? I mean, why else would I buy it? Why else would I buy it by paying for it if it wasn't super cheap? So this is the lighter one, and this is the one we swatched before. So the lighter one is lighter. It's not the lightest. This is like a little bit more, you know, skin tony, rosy, pinkish. This is definitely more light, and this actually contains a lot more glitter. This is very glittery. I don't know if you can see it, but it is super glittery. So let's go on to the last tone, which is this one. This, I don't know why, but this is really hard to the touch. It's not like a powder hard like this one, but it is super hard to touch. It is pure white, so let's see how it swatches out right in the middle of everything else, and see, it is very white. This is the lighter one, this is the pinkish one, this is the dark one. So it is very light. I'm not going to go in straight to the light one. I don't really like the super glittery part of this one. So don't like the light one, don't like the super glittery one. So I'm going to put this on my cheeks and my high points of my face. So I'm going to zoom in a bit, and I'm going to use this as a bronzer. So let's go. I'm zooming you in a bit, and then let's go. you are now pretty zoomed in. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Behold, so super glam go glow. Go glow, like I just made up the name. So I'm gonna take my little palette then and the sponge I used to put this foundation on, and I'm just going to first, you know what, this is a bad idea. I'm first going to do the contour. So I'm gonna take a little broken my stuff is broken. It's old, it's broken. It still works. That's what the most important thing is. So taking this brush and just going into the really dark tone and going to slightly put it as a bronzer. Does it do anything? Does it light my skin up? We will see. But just kind of using it as a bronzer, it definitely makes my cheek more bronzy. You know, some people say more is better, but I'm not so sure about it. So this side yes, this side no. What do you think? Well, it definitely glows, so there's that. So if you want to glowy bronzer, you get it in this palette, yes! So, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the other side as well. I don't know if this is really me. I am usually a natural person, but then I come to filming and I'm like, oh, so many products to try out. I get so glam. So this is a lot. But if this is your kind of thing, then go for it. I think everyone has their thing they feel comfortable with, and this is definitely a lot of fun. So just a little bit on the nose, you know, at the very end, a little bit under, and voila! It's done. The bronzer is on. What do you think? I mean, it is really shimmery. It is really a lot. I have very sharp cheekbones now. I should probably put my glasses on and see if it's too much, if it's a very harsh line, or can we live with it? We can live with this. I like this. See, this side I always like more than this side. It's not too harsh. We can live with it. So now let's go into my little highlighting part. So spongy into the really pinkish one, a little bit on the top, and just going to start stamping it on a little bit, and it's quite a lot of highlight. Like, it is a cream highlight, so I took it all on the sponge. I'm going to put it all on my face, and then I'm going to spend half an hour getting it all off when I'm done, which normally happens. So nose, Cupid's bow, like this, cute, Cupid's bow like this, a little bit more on the Cupid's bow. Ooh, I like that. And this side is done. What do you think? It is definitely a sharp highlight, right? It's really, really sharp, but I mean, it goes great with the bronzer, so that's really nice. So taking a little bit more and doing the other side as well. So this is definitely like a highlight if you want to glow to the high heavens. It's not subtle at all, but you can use it as a bronzer, as a highlight, and it is a really, really hard highlight, so it will catch light. You will glow like a disco ball if that's what you like. So for €4, it's a really cute thing. I think you could use this as a center highlight, but do I want to try it out as a center highlight? I might. So I'm gonna put it a little bit to the center of my eye just to see if it works or not. So tiny brush, and I'm gonna go to the glittery one this time, taking a little bit on and putting it as my center highlights. Oh wow, that's a very, very center highlight, but I kind of like it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of a lip color, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna zoom you out, and then we'll see the final look. And this is the final look. So the only thing I did, I added a tiny bit of tiny lip gloss. This is an H&M lip gloss, and this was actually one of the very first makeup review videos I did, and it's doing surprisingly well. I'm always so surprised when my videos do well. Like, who watches this crap? I'm the first person to admit that my videos aren't the best. So anyway, if you are interested in this palette, then get it. It is multifunctional, especially these two shades. This one makes an amazing center highlight. Like, look at my eyes, it's quite amazing. The white one, probably also a center highlight, would look, yeah, it would look great as a center highlight. But for €4, like, you know what, yay. But this isn't for the faint-of-hearted. You definitely need to like to glow. You need to enjoy glowing to wear this, because, you know, it's quite a lot, and somehow it got everywhere. Like, even my little mirror is full of it, so now I need to get it clean. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you again watching something else. So thank you, and bye bye.